A disabled man stole a technology he was never supposed to touch and became the most dangerous person alive. A huge nuclear war broke out, and bombs were launched all over the world. It looked like humanity was finished, but somehow people survived. After that disaster, humans were divided into two groups. The first group is called the genetics. These are people whose DNA has been changed and improved. They are stronger, smarter, and seen as the leaders of this new world. The second group is called the specials. These are just normal humans. But in this new world, they are treated like they don't matter at all. They are seen as weak and disposable. One of these specials is Leon. He is a janitor who works at the biggest genetics lab in the world called the Genesis Institute. Leon is also paraplegic, which means he cannot walk. But even then, he continues to work and survive in this harsh world. One day at work, Leon notices a group of students visiting the lab. They are there to learn about the company and its advanced technology. A guide starts explaining the history. She tells them that 65 years ago, after the nuclear war, a scientist named Liam Smith helped rebuild the world with his discoveries. Scientists once discovered a mysterious new plant that appeared after the nuclear war, later named the Genesis flower. This plant could generate massive amounts of energy, making it one of the most important breakthroughs in rebuilding civilization. While a guide explains this history to visiting students, Leon secretly begins a plan with help from his adoptive sister, Chloe, who is part of the group. He hacks into the lab's security system, unlocks a restricted area, and uses a toy mouse that releases sleeping gas to knock out two guards. He then pumps the gas into the lab's oxygen system, causing all the scientists inside to fall unconscious. With the area cleared, Leon moves deeper into the facility, but his plan hits a setback when he reaches a locked door and realizes he doesn't know the access code. Leon gets stuck at a locked door and contacts Chloe for help. Meanwhile, during the tour, the guide explains that in this society, parents can genetically enhance their children to make them stronger and smarter, but specials can't accept these upgrades, leaving them inferior. A student begins mocking specials, calling them useless, which angers Chloe. She starts a fight with him, creating a distraction. While security intervenes, Chloe secretly steals a guard's notebook containing access codes and sends the correct one to Leon. With the code, Leon unlocks the door and enters the main laboratory, where he is amazed to find a massive glass dome inside. Leon enters the main lab and finds a tree growing the powerful Genesis flower inside a secured glass dome. He disables the security, breaks the dome, and takes a small sample, but this triggers an alarm. As guards begin inspecting everyone leaving the institute, Leon calmly blends in with the crowd. During the inspection, he cleverly bumps into Chloe and secretly hides the flower sample inside her teddy bear. Acting normal, he heads for the exit, but guards stop him after hearing a noise from his coat. Staying composed, he shows them an old watch with the message, "We are all equal." The guards dismiss it as meaningless and let him go, allowing Leon to escape without suspicion. Leon and Chloe successfully escape the institute with the Genesis flower sample and later reunite in the city square, where they see an advertisement for a concert by Chloe's favorite singer, Maroose, one of the few genetics who openly supports specials. Chloe wants to attend, but Leon refuses, knowing that genetics often mistreat or even attack specials. They return to the Special District, a rundown, heavily monitored area still scarred by the nuclear war, where people live in harsh conditions. After passing security, Leon visits a thrift shop while Chloe watches TV at home. On the news, Senator Kessler discusses Proposal 42, a plan to create a compound that could transform specials into genetics, offering a potential but uncertain solution to their inequality. Chloe feels hopeful after hearing that Proposal 42 could eliminate the divide between genetics and specials, making everyone equal. However, Leon is skeptical, believing the senator's promises are empty and that real change won't come easily. Back at their home, once owned by Chloe's late parents, Leon reveals a hidden lab he built himself, where he creates prosthetics and robotic armor, while Chloe experiments with plants. Using the stolen Genesis flower sample, Leon extracts a powerful compound, which quickly transforms their small operation into a growing business. They begin selling advanced tech and energy products to locals, attracting more customers. Just as they finish work and prepare to rest, Leon suddenly receives an unexpected call, hinting that new challenges are about to begin. Leon receives a call from a desperate customer, a cook from the genetics district whose exoskeleton is badly damaged. Despite Chloe warning that it's too dangerous for specials to enter that area, Leon agrees to go, knowing a secret way in. Chloe reluctantly follows. At the restaurant, Leon begins repairing the exoskeleton, and everything seems fine until a group called the Anti-Genetics suddenly attacks. They storm the place, causing panic and chaos as alarms blare. The cook rushes out in his repaired armor to confront the situation, but moments later he returns fatally wounded. With his last breath, he warns Leon and Chloe about the attackers before dying, leaving Chloe shaken and terrified. Chloe urges Leon to escape, but the back door is electronically locked and security forces are approaching. Thinking fast, Leon puts on the dead cook's exoskeleton, allowing him to walk for the first time. They hide as the anti-genetics enter, marking the walls and searching for survivors. Just as it seems they might leave, Leon's exoskeleton malfunctions and forces him into view. The attackers spot him, and their leader orders his execution. Instead of running, Leon fights back using the armor, battling the group with brute force. During the struggle, he strikes the leader and briefly knocks off his mask, revealing a shocking detail: a large scar on the man's face. After fighting their way out, Leon and Chloe escape and return to the special district. At home, they see news coverage of the restaurant attack, but things take a dangerous turn when security footage shows them at the scene, making them the main suspects. During the broadcast, Captain Hughes, the leader of Special Forces, is interviewed. Leon immediately recognizes the scar on his face. It's the same man who led the attackers. This reveals that Hughes is secretly behind the anti-genetics. While Chloe struggles to understand his motive, Leon realizes the plan. Hughes is staging attacks on genetics and framing specials to increase hatred against them. This would justify harsher government actions. Leon also suspects that an even bigger attack is coming to push this agenda further, just as Chloe recalls a crucial detail that could confirm it. Chloe realizes that her favorite singer's concert is happening that night and fears it could be the next target. If an attack happens there, specials will be blamed, possibly leading to the destruction of their entire district. She urges Leon to act, but he shocks her by insisting they should just escape the city and save themselves. Furious, Chloe calls him a coward and leaves, forcing Leon to question his decision. After reflecting, Leon changes his mind. When Chloe returns, she finds him building a much stronger suit of armor powered by the Genesis flower. Determined to act, Leon puts on the new exoskeleton and begins testing it, though he initially struggles to control it and maintain balance. Chloe upgrades Leon's exoskeleton by integrating her plant-based experiments, turning it into a powerful weapon system powered by the Genesis flower. During Myra's concert, tensions rise as specials are kept under strict control by security. After the show, Myra leaves with her team, but the anti-genetics suddenly attack again, surrounding her and demanding she come with them or be killed. Just as things look hopeless, Leon appears in a hooded masked suit on a rooftop and intervenes. He confronts the attackers and demands they leave Myra alone, but they mock him until he reveals his true power. His armor grows plants that unleash poisonous attacks, entangling and damaging the enemies. A full fight breaks out. While Leon engages the attackers, Chloe seizes the moment and tells Myra to escape, successfully getting her to safety as chaos unfolds behind them. Chloe steals a car and helps Leon and Myra escape with Myra. They hide at the special district, where Myra learns the truth that the anti-genetics are actually special forces led by Captain Hughes. Shocked, she thanks them for saving her and helps treat Leon's injuries. They realize Hughes's next target is likely Senator Kessler, especially since he's about to present Proposal 42 at the Family Planning Center. Leon concludes that preventing an attack there is critical. To get inside, Leon and Myra disguise themselves as a couple seeking genetic upgrades for their future child. The next day, they enter the center, with Leon also disguised as a rapper to avoid detection. Inside, he prepares a plan to prevent the looming attack, eventually announcing that his wife will perform a live show to draw attention and control the situation. Leon removes his disguise at the Family Planning Center and puts on his armor just as the anti-genetics arrive. Ready this time, he confronts them alone and uses a new plant-based weapon that releases poisonous smoke, briefly gaining the upper hand. However, he's overwhelmed by their numbers, beaten down and unmasked by the leader, leaving him badly injured. Just as things look hopeless, government agents arrive, forcing the attackers to retreat. Senator Kessler then appears and reveals a shocking truth. He's Leon's father. He explains that Myra had already informed him about Captain Hughes and the secret attacks. Chloe also arrives, but seeing Leon with Kessler, wrongly assumes he's part of the conspiracy. Feeling betrayed, she walks away. Leon tries to follow her, but his father stops him for medical treatment. Meanwhile, reporters begin arriving at the scene. Senator Kessler uses the media attention from the recent attack to praise Leon as a hero and promote Proposal 42, arguing that Leon proves specials should be upgraded into genetics. The public moment strengthens his political push. Later, Leon recovers in Kessler's high-tech facility. Kessler checks on him and promises to help him walk again, but Leon remains suspicious, remembering that his mother died during a similar experiment. To ease his doubts, Kessler gives him a final letter from his mother, in which she expresses love, forgiveness, and a wish for him to help others. The letter softens Leon emotionally, briefly mending their strained relationship. Myra later takes Leon outside, where they visit a camp of specials hoping for a cure. There, Leon reunites with Chloe, who apologizes for mistrusting him, and they reconcile. With tensions shifting, Leon explains that they must uncover the truth behind Project 42. Meanwhile, a special volunteer is taken into the lab, while Chloe secretly sneaks in through the ventilation system to record everything. Inside, the volunteer is placed into a machine that begins extracting material directly from his brain. Senator Kessler arrives with Captain Hughes and explains the process. The cure requires combining genetic compounds with material taken from specials, but the extraction permanently damages the brain. Kessler's hidden goal is to perfect the treatment specifically for Leon, using many special volunteers as test subjects. Chloe escapes back to the camp and shows the recording to everyone, shocking Myra, who regrets trusting Kessler. Leon, however, insists there is still a way to stop the plan. They must send the evidence to the authorities through the control room. The next day, Kessler visits Leon, claiming the cure is ready, but Leon is already prepared, wearing his armor beneath the blanket. He immediately grabs Kessler, exposing his readiness and confronting him directly about the truth and the sacrifices made for the project. Kessler admits the truth. He orchestrated everything in an attempt to cure Leon, unable to accept that his son is a special. Leon rejects this completely, stating that he's not the one who needs fixing. Leon reunites with Chloe and they head to the control room to upload evidence, but it is locked, so Chloe begins hacking it. Leon leaves to help the others, where he meets Myra, who wishes him safety before he goes back into battle. At the camp, Captain Hughes arrives with his forces and initially believes he has the upper hand. However, the specials reveal themselves and stand together,